I learned 3 things that really changed my way of flying when flying FPV drones around drift cars. And the first thing is that communication while flying with other people are really crucial. First off, you need to communicate when you're plugging in so you don't accidentally blast someone out of the sky while they're flying, and maybe even they're close to other cars or in a sketchy area with a low signal. And if they're there, you don't want to plug in and you don't want to have people going down randomly all over. And also communication about which cars you are following, so you don't accidentally fly very close to the same car and either distracting the driver or hit each other, because often or not you will fly the same lines around the car. And if you're more than 2 people, I mean, that's just a totally nightmare to fly around that close with other drones. The second thing is that you probably need higher rates than you think you do. I had quite low rates, and a friend of mine out there told me to bump up the rates a bit while he tried my drone, and I ended up keeping those rates. I'm now at 650 and 650 and 500 for the max rate, still 20 at the center, and then I have quite a lot of expo, something around 0.5, but I might bump it up even further in the future. And this helped me to avoid crashes, and where if I got in a tight spot where I almost hit the car, I could easily maneuver around the car. That really helped me avoid some crashes and also made it easier to follow the drift cars. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is how your batteries perform, because for most of my freestyle, I'm totally fine with some batteries that doesn't perform the greatest. I use some Tattoo 1050 lipos, and these have been working absolutely great. Now these are a couple of years old. They are not the best when it comes to maintaining the voltage in throttle punches or in high speed situations, and that I definitely felt when I had to chase cars, really. Chasing drift cars, they do need a lot more power. I didn't buy the best quality batteries out there. I mean, you could go out and buy some really expensive, really high performance ones if you really wanted to, but chances are that you are going to destroy a battery or 2 or 3 maybe if you have a long session of flying around cars. It is quite rough if you crash. I don't want to add extra cost to the drone crashes by destroying a lipo that has been very expensive as well. So I ended up buying some cheaper ones. These are some Ovonics high volt batteries, 1300 milliamps, and these worked absolutely fine for it. Sure, it's not the perfect battery, but they are pretty decent. They have low weight and the high capacity, and running with high volt lipos does give a bit of advantage in the weight, but other than that, I don't think it's that crucial to have the absolute best performing batteries. There are lots of batteries that are better, but these worked enough because they are fresh. Over the long run, they might be needing changing sooner. I don't know, I haven't tested them for that long yet. If there's anything you want to know about chasing drift cars, I might be able to answer it. I'm definitely gonna fly more around drift cars in the future, so leave your questions in the comments below and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, get out there and get flying.